Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a very long time, and Kyle time. It seems like it's been 5 years or something, but in reality, I think it's been maybe 3 or 4 weeks, almost a month. I want to say. Um, I know I had something about New Year's and resolutions and goals for the year and whatnot. I believe was the last video I talked about. Um, this video is going to be kind of a perspective of how I've been lately, in terms of my motivation and inspiration, with this channel and with a lot of things in general. Uh, to keep it in Cliff Notes, I would say that I definitely burned myself out, in terms of this YouTube channel, my drumming, music, work has been consuming me. Um, Getting sick doesn't help. A lot of the holidays, and just I think one of the problems that I've had lately was having too much things going on. I'm one of those people that have a billion hobbies, a billion aspirations every day of things that I want to do, that I want to fit into my life. I'm all about that self development and doing things that help me out, that help me bring out the purest of my energy, and my motivation and what I do, my happiness, and keeping myself efficient, and to the point where I become very obsessed with trying to be the best that I can be. That when you don't hit those peaks and you keep creating new peaks and you don't reach the peaks from the day before, the week before, or those high moments, you become very down on yourself, and then you start saying, what's the point of doing this stuff? I'm starting to become unhappy about it, or what am I doing really? And that's really what it's been all about lately. Is my energy, my happiness, doing things that I want to do, that I find pure joy out of, and not just because, well, I have to do this, and then it becomes a chore. It's almost the idea of comparing someone's job to a career. A job. Well, I got to pay the bills. I have this job to do, and it sucks. And oh man, I can't wait for the weekend. Compared to a career where you're like, man, I can't wait for Monday. I can't wait to get started, to solve some problems or to create or whatever you may do as a career. It's the same sort of thing with my goals and stuff. And really, it's been kind of building up, like probably since October when I broke my elbow. Then when I got sick, got a cold, and that kind of knocked me out. And I went on vacation to Niagara Falls, and then Christmas, and then work has been super busy because we've been moving to a different building, and I have a lot more of a responsible role in my organization that I'm working for. And so it requires me to stay later to get more hours. I make more money, which is great. But then you're tired. You don't have the energy to do what you love. And then you have to create a balance. And I like to look back at the point in time when I was younger, 21. I didn't really work every day, and I was going to college, and I had a lot of free time to write to my heart's extent in terms of music, lyrically, artistically, and I got to just do a lot of other things, and I had all the energy in the world. And nowadays I'm working so much that I just want to just take a nap, or just do nothing, or just be lazy. And I kind of hit a point, I know, a week and a half ago, where I really wasn't happy with how I was feeling emotionally. That I really felt like that I was lacking socially. You know, I wasn't really doing that much. I was just coming home and being tired, and then going to work next day, or not writing music, or not hanging out with people, or whatever. And then I just felt like, I guess this is how it's gonna be. And then it turns into a depression, basically. And while keeping busy is great in the anxiety department, when you keep busy, you become just kind of bare, you become kind of numb. And that pure playing drums, for example, I go sit down on my drum set, I'm tired, and I'm just not really feeling it, and I'm just going through the motions. And so I had to put a lot of things off. I had a lot of hobbies I had to put to the side. And I like doing these YouTube videos because what better feeling it is, what better feeling than to inspire others to do wonderful things and to push them. And it'd be wonderful to see someone get inspired to the point where they make a difference in the world and become famous and make an impact in culture and society. And that's a wonderful thing. If I could ever do that, I wouldn't even care if I didn't hit that peak. And if they did, because of what I said made a difference, then that is priceless. That is awesome. You cannot put any price on any type of advice or motivation or inspiration that sparks you. And it could be anywhere and anything, in any video, any content. And I'm really happy to make an impact. I mean, I don't have 1,000 subscribers or beyond like some people. I have I get a tiny little bit of people viewing these, and just seeing the comments and seeing the same people each week coming back and really enjoying what I have to offer, and even to see other people's channels. I'm very grateful and appreciative of that, and I feel bad for not viewing other channels because I've been so busy and burnt out. And it's not really about you, it's about my balance, and I've just let it kind of going overboard to the point where I have to take a break. And at some point you kind of have to go away, you kind of have to be an introvert and just relax and calm down, sleep in, not do I don't know, for example, I do Miracle Morning. I stopped doing that. I stopped meditating. I stopped doing a lot of things. And I just kind of had to just stop and let everything just kind of fall a while and just kind of collect myself and regather myself until I get that spark. That's one little spark to kind of energize myself and to reignite my passion for my projects that I have in terms of creating music, to being inspired to do that. And a little bit kind of helped me in the aspect of, unfortunately, one of my favorite drummers ever from the band called Rush, called Neil Peart, one of the greatest drummers ever, passed away from brain cancer, and he's been retired for 3 years, and nobody knew anything about his cancer except his friends and close friends and family. He's a very private, introverted guy, and he didn't like the attention and stuff. And he's in his 60s, 67 years old or so. But the past 3 years of retirement was just fighting cancer, which is really a shame, and it really bummed me out and upset me. And he was a guy that pushed his limits. He woke up every day saying, what can I accomplish today? What great things can I experience and do? He read a lot of books. I'm rereading one of his books called Ghost Rider. Definitely would recommend it. He had a lot of tragedy in his life. His only daughter back in 1997 was going to college and died in a single car accident. And him and his wife, as their only kid, they were devastated. And for a year, he quit the band. I said, I can't do this. And then a year later, his wife got cancer and she died. And just left, he didn't know what to do with his life. And eventually he just he believed in the idea. He was into motorcycling. It was one of his kind of things he was into. And he believed that when you stay in motion, kind of like how a baby, when you rock them or you take them for a car ride, they calm down. It's the same type of thing. He rode his motorcycle and it kind of kept him busy and it kept him relaxed. And he traveled around North America, up to the Arctic Circle, down to South America. And he did that for a year, and he kind of refound himself. And it's a really inspiring book. I would definitely recommend it. But it really just I've been in the mode of just listening to the band's stuff. And he wrote all the lyrics for the band. And his music has been so inspirational to me. It lyrically got me through a lot. I've got into an album here and there in moments of my life that like the past few years or so that really inspire me, motivate me, pick me up, and was something that I needed at this time. And unfortunate circumstances, obviously, but I, really ignited my passion in drumming, really working at it now again, and getting myself into the fun and the curiosity aspect of it. I got a new snare drum, and I've been kind of working on my technique again, and I've been making a lot of strides with that. So, but just a lot of different emotions I've been feeling lately. A little bit of like depression, a little bit of lack of motivation, lack of energy, feeling burnout, feeling, like there are things I want to do in my life that I haven't accomplished yet, and it bothers me. It really does bother me sometimes why I don't have some things in my life yet and others do, and you get kind of envious of other things and people and circumstances, and you're wondering, why isn't, why not me, or why isn't this happening in my life or ever happened or whatever. And a lot of that has to do with patience and kind of allowing yourself space. Things don't happen as planned. Our lives aren't a Hollywood movie where everything's perfect and they escape right in the nick of time and they save the day. The idea of, heroes advertised as like, oh, they saved a flying airplane, or they saved a boat or a crash, or they whatever, saved someone from a burning building. But then you realize that heroes have different meanings. Everyday heroes are normal people that you would never have known of. And here is defined as whatever is helping that person could be a hero. It's all determined by what people define that as. So I thought I'd get this stuff off my chest to kind of keep you guys in the loop of what's going on. I do want to make some more videos. I do want to keep inspiring. Just give me some time, guys. I hope you guys didn't just kind of move on. I don't know how YouTube works if someone's less active. I know YouTube's very harsh on people that aren't continuously working and uploading videos. So hopefully you guys are listening to this video and it's not to nobody. But I'm still here, and I still want to be engaged. And again, I'm very grateful for, the past couple videos and, the whole run so far. And just kind of think of this kind of like how a show has a season and they have a break and then the show comes back. Think of it like that, okay? And eventually I'll have another season of new ideas and new inspiration and new things that I notice that are helping me or whatever, or things on my mind. So I definitely want to get reacquainted and watching some of your videos, and let me know if you guys had similar instances where you just lose steam and you're just out of it, or whatever you want to talk about. If you need help, some advice, or what you want me to talk about, or what's going on in your life, like, I'm really interested in all of that. Like, I really, want to see what's going on in your guys' lives, all right? So that's it for Kyle Explains a Lot of Things mini-sode, or actually, I would call this a regular episode because it's pretty long. So, keep at it, guys. I hope you guys are still YouTubing. I hope you guys are accomplishing all you want to accomplish in your life. And I'll talk to you guys some other time, all right? See you later.